to do Mississippi Grind, which is from the filmmakers who made Half Nelson back in 2006. And this is a film that sort of refers back to those 70s movies like California Split and Five Easy Pieces, and also The Gambler, because there's a James Toback connection. So the story is two guys, Ryan Reynolds is the sort of the charismatic guy. Ben Mendelsohn is more down at heel. They meet at a poker table, and they form a bond in which Ben Mendelsohn, who is very much, you know, on the downside of his luck, starts to think that Ryan Reynolds is in fact his lucky charm. Here's a clip.
You walking in the door while I'm calling you on the telephone is a sign. I'm telling you, it's a sign.
All right.
Okay, look what happened to me after you left last night.
What is that?
In the parking lot, some guy cut me.
Are you okay?
It's not serious.
Did you know the
what
guy?
I'm getting at? Yeah, I knew him. Yeah, we play some softball on the weekends.
That's a fair question.
No, it's not a...
Does that
He
hurt?
was mugging
That's
me.
gotta hurt like hell.
It stings a little bit, but what I'm getting at... Hey, Curtis, what I'm trying to get at here is that good things happen when you're around, when you're not, when you leave.
You get stabbed.
Yeah. I've been thinking, you know, that home game, New Orleans, dissociated guy.
Tony Roundtree, yeah.
Boom, I want it.
The game has a $25,000 buy-in, Jerry.
Which is a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot. I got a plan.
I'm listening.
You can see from that, I mean, it has that sort of loose-limbed feel. It's, you know, long takes in which the performances are really allowed to breathe. And essentially, it's a kind of, it's a male romance between these two middle-aged characters who are, you know, variously washed up and yet also chasing a rainbow. Actually, the film opens with a rainbow, and for most of the film, they're sort of chasing it, and it sort of year by year recedes before them. What I like about it is, firstly, it's, you know, it's very bittersweet. There are moments in it that are very funny, and moments in it that are very charming, but it does have an underlying sense of melancholy and, you know, and poignancy and a real sense of loss about it. It's beautifully done in terms of location, because what happens is they head off down the Mississippi going on towards this game which may change their life, this sort of high-stakes game. And yet we don't see the standard vistas that you would see with gambling movies. This is not to do with you know, glitzy neon. This is not to do with Vegas or Atlantic City. These are boarded up frontages. These are kind of places that are in a very harsh light and a very, very run down, in which you're finding a sort of lost spirit, again, throwing back very much towards the 70s. The performances are really great. Ben Mendelsohn in particular is wonderful. He has this sort of this constant sense of being slightly in motion. It's almost like a punch-drunk sensibility. In the film, the cinematography sort of mirrors that. And you spend time in their company and you share their triumphs and their tragedies, and you want things to work out for them, even though you understand that they're on a sort of tragic curve. And I really enjoyed it, not least because it's the kind of filmmaking that doesn't happen anymore. It's a very old-fashioned film, but I say that in a good way.